Hey, welcome to Daily Bible Study. We are in Exodus chapters 1, 2, and 3. And primarily want to look at Exodus chapter 2, verses 24 through 25. It says, God heard their groaning, and he remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob. So God looked on the Israelites and was concerned about them. I think this is important for us to understand in these three passages what God is revealing, because I think it can help us understand what it means to find God in the midst of hardship. That God is with us, that he is right there ministering to us. And so you kind of see an overview of what's happening in the lives of God's people, and Moses getting to the point where God can use him for his glory to help his people. And so the first thing we see is that God hears our groans. God hears our groans. He heard the groaning of his people. It's what it said in the passage that we read. He heard the groanings of his people. And so God hears the cries of the Israelites, and he remembers his covenant. Now, as we think about that in our own lives today, I think we can understand that this passage reassures us that God hears our cries as well, that he hasn't changed who he is, that he hasn't changed being able to receive these prayers, and that his timing in delivering us is impeccable. And so God plans to deliver his people. He plans to use Moses to do that. And that's important because God often prepares us and works through circumstances even when his timing may seem slow. And I'm sure in this moment we can see potentially God's people going, is he really ever going to deliver us? Is he ever going to give us what we need? Well, as this is going on, you see the encounter that Moses has with God. And that moment really shaping for Moses who God is. That God is I am. That he is everywhere at all times. That he is sovereign. That he's transcendent. That he's with at all times. And so I think that's important for us to understand. It was important for Moses to understand that God's eternal nature of him being everywhere at all times mattered. And for us in our lives, it matters for us to know that he's everywhere at all times, that he's sovereign, that he's transcendent above creation. And so God hears us. God works in his timing, and God is eternally present in our lives. And so we can rejoice in that as we reflect on how he revealed himself in Scripture and how he reveals himself to us. I love you guys. I hope that you can be blessed tonight as you continue to study God's Word and as you continue to walk throughout this faith journey together. May you be blessed. And may God's presence be with you, and may you feel his warmth and his grace all around you. Take care, guys.